What's going on, guys? Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today it is going to be Monday the 13th of January. We have confirmed those to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yes, this episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time will be a new transfer update. And finally, in the comment section below, who is your favourite player in world football? Right then, let's jump into some confirmed deals, and first up we've got Ryan Babel. He was linked to Newcastle a couple days ago, but now it's all official, he's returned to Ajax, and it's the third time in his career he's done so. He's joined from Galatasaray on a temporary basis until the end of the season, and that cost Ajax €1.55 million. Diego Demmer's move to Napoli from RB Leipzig has been confirmed now, and the German midfielder has joined for a reported fee of €12 million. Werder Bremen will sign Kevin Vogt on loan from Hoffenheim until the end of the season, and that's all confirmed again from Werder Bremen's side, and he's actually a decent player on FIFA Ultimate Team at the very start of the game. AC Milan have confirmed that Matteo Caldara will return to Atalanta on an 18-month loan deal, and there is also an option to buy included. He only made 2 appearances for AC Milan despite joining in 2018, and that's because he suffered 2 long-term injuries. If I'm correct, he was part of the deal that saw Bonucci go to Juventus or return to Juventus, and Caldara went the opposite direction. And in fact, he never made a single Serie A appearance for the club. He'll be looking to kickstart his career yet again at a place where he kind of made his mark on Italian football, and that earned him his move initially to Juventus in the first place. And next up, beIN Sports are saying that Xavi is set to be announced as a Barca manager in the next 24 hours. Now that was posted on Sunday, so potentially at some point today on Monday, he might be returned to Barca as their manager. And like I mentioned yesterday, initially Al Saad's current club that employ him, they were pretty reluctant to admit that talks were ongoing, but their sporting director now, he has confirmed with a quote saying, yes, there are negotiations between Xavi and Barcelona now, and we wish him success wherever he goes. But ESPN are saying that Ernesto Valverde's time at Barca is coming to an end, but the Spanish Giants won't sack him until the end of the season. So as of right now, he's expected to stay, but most other outlets are saying that that won't be the case. Valverde will probably be sacked very soon, if not already. And now moving on, Gianluca Damasio is saying Ashley Young refused to play Manchester United's game against Norwich this weekend. He's set to join Antonio Conte's Inter Milan imminently, and he has already agreed a contract which runs until June 2021. So at least from the Manchester United standpoint, they will be getting some kind of fee for their captain, rather than letting him go on a free transfer in the summer window. And next up, Globo Esporte are saying Flamengo are expecting to take defensive midfielder Thiago Maia on loan from Lille. The 22-year-old Brazilian moved to France from Santos in the summer of 2017, but after 2 years of regular football, has made only 3 appearances in Ligue 1 this season. And his move away could have a bit of an impact on the Manchester United target Samare, who it looks like if he stays, Maia can go out on loan, but if Samare is sold, Maia might have to stay put. Borussia Dortmund striker Paco Alcacer is a subject of interest from Sevilla according to Sport Bild. The 26-year-old is available for €40 million, and that will be during this winter transfer window. Atletico Madrid were thought to be interested in him, and they are still in the market for a striker, but it looks like they are pursuing other options instead. And for the Spaniard, he wants to leave Borussia Dortmund because his game time from now on could be fairly limited, and that's because the introduction or signing of Erling Haaland from RB Salzburg. Watford defender Christian Kabasele is a target for Manchester United, Arsenal, West Ham and Newcastle United, and this story is according to Le 10 Sport. It could make sense for United because they have got an injury problem for Harry Maguire. I believe he's out for at least a month or 2, and they could be in the market for a short-term replacement, and Kabasele, he could be that player. And as for Arsenal, pretty similar situation for them, but it's not injuries, their defence just isn't very good. I mentioned this rumour a couple days ago, and that is Javier Hernandez potentially going to LA Galaxy and essentially replacing Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And Marca are saying that he will sit down with the representatives of the MLS club on Monday, so at some point today, that's over the potential move. The Mexico international is currently in Spain with Sevilla, and they are still yet to agree a transfer fee with the Galaxy, though $10 million it might be enough. AC Milan midfielder Hakan Çalhanoğlu is a possible loan target for Arsenal according to the Mirror. The 25-year-old is eager to move in January as he looks to secure more regular first-team football before Euro 2020. And Arteta, I think in a press conference the other day, said that Arsenal in this window, they might be fairly quiet, but maybe loan deals could happen. And Çalhanoğlu is a very creative player, very good at set pieces, and he might come in on a temporary basis. A short one from Mundo Deportivo is that Bayern are interested in a summer move for Barca's Nelson Semedo. The Portuguese international was linked to a move to Tottenham just a couple days ago, and Spurs themselves are in the market for a new right back. And as for Bayern, last couple days they've been linked to Semedo, Joao Cancelo, Klostermann, and Benjamin Henrichs. AC Milan have set their sights on Bournemouth goalkeeper Asmir Begovic according to Sky Sports News. The Serie A side expect Pepe Reina to join Aston Villa on loan today, and they are looking for a replacement to take his place as a substitute goalkeeper. Begovic would be the backup to Gianluigi Donnarumma, and it does look like there have been pictures of Begovic being pictured in Milan, so the deal, it could happen. If not already, it will happen very soon. Monaco striker Slimani wants to leave the club according to L'Equipe. Slimani has the most assists in Ligue 1 so far this season, having set up 7 goals and also scoring 6 of his own. Despite the strong form, Slimani is seemingly eager to cut short his season-long loan deal from Leicester City. I'm not sure what club he's intended to move to, but I very much doubt he'll be returned to Leicester to be playing there. Leicester can't really offer him too much first-team football, and it didn't really work out for him in the first place, and the likes of Jamie Vardy, Ayoze Perez, Iheanacho are definitely holding their own right now. Donny van der Beek has ruled out a January move to either Manchester United or Real Madrid. The Dutch midfielder has been linked to a move from about a year now since his form for Ajax was really picked up, but he did say to Fox Sports Netherlands, "I have said it before and I'll say it again. I will remain at Ajax this season and maybe next season as well." I think he might make the move in the summer because Real Madrid apparently are going to go hard for him then for about 50 million euros. And as for United, they're linked to so many midfielders anyway right now. And next up, the Express are saying Liverpool have already held talks with Kai Havertz and his agent. That's about a potential move to the Premier League. Bayern have been touted as the favourites to land him, though any transfer would be over £85 million or 100 million euros. And Liverpool were very quiet during the summer transfer window, and it looks pretty similar this January as well, because they brought in Minamino for £7.25 million. But maybe it could be a sign that for the upcoming summer transfer window, they might be spending a fair amount. And now we have got 2 more updates about Bruno Fernandes and his potential move to Manchester United. So the first one is from TVI24. They say Bruno Fernandes' move to Manchester United is almost complete and will be 60 million euros plus 7.5 million in additional fees. It could well be announced this week, and that's despite rumours saying that it might be a total package of 60 million and it includes players going the opposite direction. Whereas the Evening Standard are going with a story saying that Sporting are attempting to draw Tottenham into negotiations for the midfielder and they try and start a bidding war with Manchester United. It would be a very similar situation to what happened over the summer transfer window, where he was very close to Tottenham and also Manchester United, but eventually didn't move anywhere. And next up, the Metro are saying Pep Guardiola is considering trying to lure Jack Grealish to Manchester City in the summer. The Aston Villa star has attracted plenty of interest this season, with Manchester United the most heavily linked with the move. But the Red Devils now, they do face competition from City, and it looks like Pep is eyeing up about 5 new signings in the summer transfer window. Roma are considering an approach for Dries Mertens in the summer according to Corriere dello Sport. Mertens' contract with the Serie A side expires at the end of the season and could decide against extending his stay. Roma are among the clubs interested in signing him, but his demands of a salary of €4 million per year and a 3-year contract could discourage them. And next up, Mundo Deportivo are saying Wolves is a possible destination for Thomas Lemar. That's because of the club's relationship with his current agent, Jorge Mendes. It does seem that this time at Atletico Madrid is starting to come to an end, and the last couple of days been linked to Arsenal, Tottenham and Chelsea, and now Wolves are now a possible destination as well. And next up, Gazzetta dello Sport are saying Christian Eriksen has reached a personal agreement to join Inter Milan. The Italian side have held successful talks with the Denmark star, who will sign a contract that runs until 2024. Tottenham are demanding a €20 million fee to let him go in January, or about £17 million, but Inter are confident of talking him down from that price. So maybe Inter could get him for about 15 million, which for a player of his ability in this current market is an absolute bargain. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yes, this episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time will be a new transfer update. So thank you for watching this video, I'll see you next time.